Super Mario Bros. Wonder is here. I'm very excited. I know you are too. I want to share just my brief overview thoughts on all of it because I'm a diehard Mario fan and I just want to talk about it. So my name is Brian Saviano, Bricks O'Brien. It's the Flower Kingdom and the ever-expanding world of Super Mario coming to life. All these new enemies, characters, power-ups, badges, and all sorts of things are happening in this game coming out on October 20th. So get excited for it. When I do my videos on it in the next couple of months, I'm very excited to do so, even though I'll be playing single player. That actually doesn't matter nearly as much as it has in the past, with this being a 4-player multiplayer game. So Bowser, Mario, Luigi, you know, all the characters we know, but hey, Daisy's back. Daisy is back in action, along with new colors of Yoshi. Nabbit is here as well. There's all sorts of stuff happening in this game. What really speaks to me is the accessibility for parents and kids to play together, because a lot of the time, you know, maybe you're playing with your little brother, little sister, whatever, and they aren't on the same skill level as you. But a game like this, you can still play with them by jumping on the back of another character, right? Even if you're Elephant Mario, you can jump on Yoshi's back and navigate all these areas a lot more easily. So that makes it really accessible, which gets people who play in Mario games a whole lot more. And the whole wondrous aspect of it just takes all of this like childhood nostalgia, like I don't have for Mario Wonder, but like it brings it to life, right? We've all seen Koopa, Goomba, Piranha Plant, all these enemies for so long, right? But all these new ones, like this random ram and the spike ball and the pokey birds, all of this stuff is brand new, but it feels like it's been part of Mario Wonder or the Mario universe for so long. And that's what really makes stuff like this special. So that's why I'm so like gung-ho about this and want to really get involved with it. And the wonder aspect of which you're taking the flower and hallucinating, I guess. You're basically hallucinating and being in different situations all throughout the game is very unique. So whether you're like a balloon, I'm just laughing at the trailer, which is cool. Like, you know, how many games make you kind of laugh in that way, right? Especially like a Mario game. All of these different situations are very interesting, and the mix-up of the enemies with the badges especially is something that caught my eye, because as we've known in the past, Peach, Mario, Luigi, they all have these different abilities kind of with their character, right? Peach floats around a little bit. Mario's the overall character, but now with the badges being a thing, you can take these semi-special abilities and put them on with any of these other characters. So if you're struggling on one certain point, or you want to make a whole speed run of your situation, then you can equip the different badges for each individual level, as opposed to waiting for a different character to play as entirely. So between, you know, you and a couple people playing on the couch together, you can have a really intricate speed run strategy, or you can try to go for as many coins as possible. Or let's say you fall into pits all the time. Well, hey, you can float around with the cap, which I don't know if Toad's cap is going to be the floating cap or he's going to pop out another cap. I don't know how it's going to work, but there's all different ways to go about these levels now that aren't tied to specific characters. So you can really customize your play experience, which is super sweet as well. I know I really like the grappling vine, going from location to location with the vine. That's pretty cool. And, you know, if you happen to fall into the lava, there's a bounce off of it too. It's just a lot of like really cool stuff like that, you know, really puts Mario Wonder above what we've ever thought a 2D Mario game could be. And that's why I continuously am like baffled by everything that Nintendo is doing, and why that's my favorite gaming company, and Mario is one of my favorite franchises, is because it's like continuously surprising, right? Even though we've seen 2D Mario games forever, we see something brand new with it, and something we never thought we would see before or desire before. A lot of stuff that people have, you know, never thought of, but now we have it, and it's like, oh, that should have been here from the very beginning, you know? Even just small little things like walking around the main menu of levels, and then also being able to select them from any like menu, right? You can navigate the worlds a lot more easily in like that designated path that they've had obviously forever, but in that 3D aspect too, like in Super Mario 3D World. So there's a lot of cool stuff in that way. What also really speaks to me as somebody who played a lot of these multiplayer centric games as a kid is being able to see other people's progress at potentially in real time. So with the online connectivity, obviously, if you have a Nintendo Switch Online and do all that, you can see live player shadows, which means you can essentially see other people playing the game kind of in real time, and you're able to help them out and vice versa. You can give them like a power up or a shout out or a whatever, and it helps you feel a lot less alone when you're playing the game, which is what I really like. You know, I remember playing games alone in my bedroom as a kid, and I'm like, you know, this is before internet connectivity was a super big thing, right? So I always thought, like, you know, if I could play with people from around the world, what would that look like? And it's stuff like this that even if you're playing solo, you don't feel like you're just playing by yourself, which is really, I like that stuff a lot. And it doesn't make it super intrusive on the gameplay either, so you're not like, you know, being thrown off a ledge or something like that. You're still like playing the game as normal, just a little bit of help along the way. And even little details like those flowers that actually speak to you literally and say, like, not even like gameplay tips, but just funny little quips and stuff, that helps it feel a lot more lively in the Mario world, which is also what I've really appreciated about games like Mario Odyssey, right? You go to these kingdoms and you see all these different things that are going on, flying around everywhere. Like, that helps it feel more lively and polished up. And I love stuff like that. So that's what's really speaking to me about Super Mario Bros. Wonder overall. I mean, obviously I'm going to like play this game and be all about it. I'm going to play as a variety of characters and power-ups and everything, but, you know, probably not as much on the Yoshi or Nabbit, because those are the easy characters for like your younger siblings or an experienced parent to play alongside with. So I'm going to be playing this as I'm at a convention, actually, so you can look forward to some of my videos from there on location, including a whole bunch more. But I'm like going to enjoy this because we haven't gotten like new power-ups like this in a long time that weren't necessarily super gimmicky, right? The elephant, you can fling your trunk around and fling water and enemies everywhere. That's kind of cool. But then going back to accessibility, actually, for a hot second, the bubble ability is more so for like, I can totally see like a younger brother or sister being like, I turn them into bubbles, and then flick around the bubble ability, and then all the Koopas disappear, right? But you can also traverse areas too with it. So it's making it easier for some players, but then super strategic for others. So it's just a lot of that stuff that I like to think about, especially now recently. So it has to be super excited for Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and it comes out on October 20th. I'm going to play it, obviously. Let me know if you are too, by any means of the internet. And until next time, keep on staying spicy, spry, and meowing it out. Bye.